reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirkland Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. You thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and we'll start at the 25. Try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
Boy, Chris, just watching this first play, this battle at the line of scrimmage in such a big game is going to be fascinating and go a long way in determining who wins this game.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's got it with room to run. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Aggies, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And there's the handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Send the back in motion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain.
Well, we're early in this game, but I got a feeling this is not going to be the last time we see that screen. I mean, it worked perfectly here, and they get a first down. Now it's about confusing the defense when you see that same formation to get them looking for it again.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He's hit just before the throw.
Man, I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. He'll toss it to the back. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution of the option.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Oklahoma State, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money. And then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
Now the all-important extra point. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? They'll run it here. Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. Powering through the defender. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Gets made on the out route.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. Handoff to the back. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Well, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
The Aggies line it up with 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave them back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Using his legs here. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a 1st down. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
Second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Going for his running back. Grab down the middle. It's Booth. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Tight end goes in motion. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Oh, and he couldn't quite hold on. The big guy had a chance for a 1st down interception, but it falls incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to chuck it again. Defense is coming after him. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Cowboys. Strong game by this quarterback. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone. Begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. And see if they can do it again. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and the ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M uni.
First down here for this offense. On the run, it's Hill. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw, looking for his back. And it's incomplete, should have been intercepted. You don't see him making a mistake like that too often.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Chris is just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Oklahoma State offense takes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Heading for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Well, no surprised from offense this good, short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas A&M 14.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Dump off caught by the running back. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
The completion sets up a second down play. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You can throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, big decision coming up now for this offense. I think they thought they might get this first down, but now 4th and 1. Offensive coordinator and head coach talking about it. Are you going to go for it?
And the Aggies will have to kick it away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And the back now goes in motion. And it's a direct snap. The pass rush closing in. It's a quick grab. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
They're setting out to try to PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. They've got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas A&M 14.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. They're backed up at their own 14. On the ground, it's Hill. Picks up the force, looking for more. He stopped it, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Oh, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And looking to throw now on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He tests the middle but gets stopped. That one goes nowhere.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that one falls incomplete. That'll do it for quarter number one. Well, Kirk, Oklahoma State has the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number two, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. The Aggies will have to kick this away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. State offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So second down after the incompletion. Off play action. He's looking to throw. And they've got him on the blitz.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Third and very long, looking to throw. Clock for the completion. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart the zone defense.
And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. And the returner heads out of bounds. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Going to try to use his legs here. And the defense wraps him up. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
That's good for a fighting Cincinnati.
A new set of downs after that completion. RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking for some space. It's Hill. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Hill. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. What a snag by the junior receiver.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Gain makes it second and medium. Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The back's got it. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback dropping back. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
That's good for a
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Wide receiver gets a shot on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Really good call here to go with the jet sweep, but you've got to get north and south. Once the defense is out of position, the quicker you can get vertical, the better chance you can find yardage for that 1st down.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
The offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs this drive. This one is 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, and he dropped it. Could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking for 6. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Second and inches opens up the playbook. Will they take a shot here from their own territory? Throwing off play action. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. And maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The sure hands. It's Booth. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. They bring him down with the veteran quarterback. Shows off that trademark arm strength.
You know, 3rd down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of, can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a 1st down.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. Second down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Oh, they trap him for a sack. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, well, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. On 1st down, it's play action. Lets it go quickly. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Hands off to the left. What a stiff arm. Oh, and he fumbles. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. They'll hand it off. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half, leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
And now to try here for the extra point. TX up and good to get a little bit closer. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the run, it's Booth. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Let's it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down in Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. Play action here on 1st down. It's an out route. The catch made. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Snags with the throw. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking for a man. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Ball carrier tackled there.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Direct snap. Breaks free. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wiggle earns enough to get the first down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
He'll pitch it. End zone ahead. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
You know, it's great to see the old traditional option executed to perfection. The running back knew right where to be, didn't panic when the ball was headed his way, and then once he got into space, it was smooth sailing all the way to the end zone.
PAT is good, so it's 35-21. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. He's going to hand this off. He's got room to run. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Cowboys. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Oh, he tried to force that, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Gonna run it. It's Hill. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Important second down play coming up. And the tailback's got it again. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Oh, he's bringing it back. He's at the 50. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Takes the handoff on the counter play. Stops short of the marker after just a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Now it's 2nd down here. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. A handoff to the back. He breaks free. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Looking for a gap. It's Hill. Second down after that run on the previous play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Quick dart to the right. Caught at the 30. Still running. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point try coming now. And it's good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas A&M, 28.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Handoff in a single back formation. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. You bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
They're going to run the option. Some hard running there through a tackle. Pitch play to the back. Quick spin on the run. It's out of bounds and a short gain on the play.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that 1st down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Can he make it to the marker? He's stopping behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
The Cowboys will have to punt this one away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Throws to the tight end. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Tackled after the takeaway, and that will end this quarter. Well, Kirk, Oklahoma State has the lead here. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. And check out the game summary here so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. They're going to run it. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Inside, looking for the touchdown. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Touchdown, Cowboys. This offense is still clicking. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw here. Throws to the tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. That one falls incomplete. To press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Oklahoma State offense takes the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the same runner's got it again. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Getting set. Here's second down. He'll hand it off. Oh, look at the quick cut. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion now from the tight end. They'll try the left side with a toss. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They're going to run it here. And tackled after a small pickup there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Grinding away with the running game. Finding space at the 20. Goes out the stiff line. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
And the Cowboys will line up now. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Now they'll come up second down and goal from the 10.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And the defense brings him down.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. They'll run here on third and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
There's the snap, and he just takes a knee.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this first down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that...
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he's just going to go down as the time runs out in this ballgame. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger. They go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle.